Yeah, well, there you go. Back to, or to action, I should say here, is it's McGeorge to jump it up. Shearer wins the toss, and Asbury will be on the offensive end first here in this basketball game. Right side, deep three by Rubel. That is no good. And the rebound taken out long to Taylor. She'll throw up a shot that's no good. McGeorge the rebound long ahead. She's got Pritchett coming off that career high 11 assists the other night. Left side, Lexi Lake, three on the way. That is hard. And the rebound tracked down by Hereford, and she couldn't quite control it. Pritchett comes away with it. Numbers for the Lady Tigers here. Lake open. She'll go on into the short corner to her twin sister Faith. Ball is mishandled underneath by McGeorge. May have been deflected. Now Taylor on the offensive end. Back out. Shearer wants to drive. Cut off by Pritchett in the paint. Lost the handle. Stays with it. Out. That is Rubel. Can't shoot it. On around right side. Taylor once again. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. Shearer, left side, Rubel, into the corner. Here is Hereford, three on the way. That is good for Autumn Hereford. She was a first-team all-conference member last year out of the River States Conference. And we get a quick timeout, and this is the timeout I think you were talking about on Monday, Leanne, that one you get quick, and you have to go visit with the angry head coach.
Well, that's... I saw it coming, like I saw it happening. I just saw it.
Yeah.
And I felt for it. I didn't know who was going to get it, but then I saw Ashley McGeorge heading that way, and I was like, all right, Ashley, just get ready.
You're our Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know that reference. But
you don't know the I'm Your Huckleberry? You've never seen Tombstone?
No, I've
Well, I
not
have
seen
to take
Tombstone.
that up with Zach. That's going to have to be some Christmas break viewing for you and Zach. Zach, you have to take care of that.
But I think I might have been Huckleberry without even knowing.
You were definitely the Huckleberry a few times, and I'm sure for your dad as well.
Right.
But yeah, well, you'll have to watch that. You got to get the Tombstone reference. You come back next time. There's a quiz on that.
He's so embarrassed.
Who? Your dad?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Zach? Both.
Well,
maybe both.
Zach isn't really that cultured, honestly. Like his
really?
music taste.
Oh, bad?
Bad.
You know, he is a Braves fan. That worked out for him this year, finally.
Well,
I can say that as a Cubs fan because I know that pain. Much more so than most anyone else. Back to play here, 3-0. The Lady Tigers trail early as they break the full court pressure applied by Asbury. Pedigo in the middle of the floor here with the basketball, chased by Shearer. Heavy pressure. Lake going to bounce one to Pritchett at the elbow. Back tap and taken away by the Eagles.
2 quick turnovers.
Hereford long ahead. Rubel can't shoot it. That ball knocked out of her hand and off of her leg, and it will be Campbellsville basketball. Rubel kind of gave a little head nod there. She didn't quite agree with that. It did look like it came down off her leg, but hard to tell from our vantage point here. Campbellsville back the other way. Pedigo with an open lane. Going to bounce one down inside of McGeorge. Goes up. She's fouled. That's a nice pass by Bailey Pedigo.
Yeah, it almost looked like it wasn't going to go through, but it was just the right spot.
You, as a point guard, you have that happen from time to time. You let one go, like, ooh, maybe that. Oh, okay, it worked out.
All the time.
All the time.
Frequently.
Well, the game's moving so fast, it's not always easy to process here as McGeorge hits the first free throw. 72.5% on the season is Ashley McGeorge. One more coming her way. That foul on Hereford, her first on the Eagles. Campbellsville down by a digit here as McGeorge sinks both free throw tosses. Hereford with the basketball, wants to drive, leaves it out. Taylor decks it. She'll throw up a floater over the top of Pritchett. Tough shot, no good. Rebound taken by Pedigo. She goes long to Faith Lake, shovels it back. Trailer, Lexi, three, hard. Rebound is knocked up into the air, and it'll go out of bounds. Asbury basketball here. Sarah Dennison was in the starting lineup here. I'm not even sure we've called her name yet. I was looking down. I'm like, who's the fifth member of this Asbury bunch here? As Faith Lake falls down, nearly finds her way into a steal. Hereford open, three, no good. Rebound taken by Lexi Lake. We're going to go to the arrow. It'll go Campbellsville's direction here as Campbellsville saw Asbury get the opening tip. Yeah, Terry's taking this one hard. He just texted me. Did you see that?
No, I haven't. I'm in trying not to check my phone.
Yeah, we'll touch on it here in a minute as Pritchett holds the basketball left wing. Out top, Lexi Lake, back to Pedigo.
Asbury is really applying a ton of pressure.
Pritchett works with it. Right side goes all the way down the lane and gets the lay-in on the right side. Nice job by Courtney Pritchett to knife her way through some Asbury Eagles. And, you know, Leanne, is this something as a player you just need to feel this out a bit? The movement, it kind of gets a little dicey early, but you just got to understand where these Asbury Eagles are coming from and settle in maybe?
I think just going from team to team, you've got to adjust and kind of figure out what they're doing and then how you need to adjust to combat that.
Always, you know, talking to Coach Perry Thomas, Tiger football head coach, and, you know, he says that first drive, you almost kind of throw it out because you try to get used to the speed of the game and what the other team is trying to do. So I feel like at times that applies here in basketball, maybe the first 4 or 5 minutes. Here's an open shot on the way, no good. Long board comes off to Pritchett as Rubel's three was off the mark. Pedigo bounces ahead to Courtney Pritchett, working her way with the basketball. Pedigo has it. Now Lake, 16 to shoot. Campbellsville with a 4-3 advantage. Lake on the wing, bounces. Here is Pritchett inside to McGeorge. And here Hereford's going to pick up.
Is that two?
Two. So her second foul as she reaches in, and the Asbury Eagles will see Hereford, one of their top scorers, check out.
I think that's the product of the speed of the game, too. You just kind of get, it's so intense that you just find yourself fouling where you normally wouldn't.
Here is Faith Lake off that inbounds pass. Her shot no good. Rebound taken by Asbury. Shearer goes down inside Denison as Pritchett spills to the floor. She's okay. Here a driving shot by the new player into the ball game. That is Tiffany Riley, 6'1" freshman from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. She gets the field goal, 5-4. Asbury back up by a point. Had to go ahead with it. Spins away from some traffic here. Bounces. Lexi Lake wide open. Three on the way. That is hard. And here the rebound taken by Paige Taylor. Pritchett and Shearer got tangled up down there. Pritchett late to get back into the play. Here a pass inside. Knocked out of bounds. Nice hustle by Bailey Pedigo. Caitlin Wilkes going to check in here for Campbellsville as Ashley McGeorge will head off the floor. Wilkes, 6'2", junior forward from Stanford, Kentucky. Celia Pelfrey, nope, she's not going to check in just yet. She'll have to wait as that ball was already ready for play. Right side, Rubel. Now Shearer. Inside, back out. Here's Rubel, another three. That is good for Jacqueline Rubel. 8-4 the count. All knocked away from Lexi Lake by Taylor. And change here is Lauren Lee's going to enter for Bailey Pedigo. Celia Pelfrey in the lineup, 5'10" freshman from Edgewood, Kentucky. Lauren Lee, I mentioned 5'6", a sophomore guard from Liberty, Kentucky. So you've got Lee, Faith and Lexi Lake, Courtney Pritchett, and Caitlin Wilkes for the Lady Tigers. Lake driving left side, kicks it out. Lexi Lake now up top. Here's Lee on the drive. Bounces left block to Wilkes. Shot up good for Caitlin Wilkes. 8-6 the count. Shearer splits defenders into the right corner. Run off the spot there is Riley. Back out. Shearer going to hoist the three, and that is good. Three made threes here early for Asbury. Quickly the other way, it's Pritchett. Here's Wilkes just off the paint. Out. Lee wants to drive. Some contact. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbellsville as Sarah Sutton's going to check in. 5'11" junior forward from Scottsville, Kentucky. Also Maddie Boyle, 5'5" junior guard from Milledgeville, Kentucky. And Shyla Calvert going to enter the lineup. 5'5" graduate guard from Bardstown. Lincoln County well represented here at this time as Boyle and Wilkes in there for the Lady Tigers. Then you've got Shearer out there for Asbury. All Lincoln County high school products. There's also another Lincoln County player on this Asbury roster.
She made me look good. I know the one you're talking about.
Here is Asbury, on the offensive end. Shear going to hoist the three. We were talking about Lincoln County. Shot no good. Rebound, Lauren Lee. Left side, Boyle with it. Across the paint, Wilkes is fouled. And Caitlin Wilkes will go to the free throw line.
Number 22, Tiffany Riley.
So that'll be on Riley. 3 on the Eagles. Caitlin Wilkes will have the free throw here, and that one is good. I was thinking Wilkes may just give that back to the official because they sounded the buzzer. A player was trying to check in after Wilkes already had the basketball. You don't want to mess up that rhythm. One more for Wilkes, and that one is no good. So she gets 1 of 2, 11-7 the score. Campbellsville trails by 4. Asbury has knocked down 3 3-point field goals already. Driving is Shear, cut off by Wilkes. Back out, left side, Rubel into the corner. Here is Pelfrey, thought about it, and we're going to have a foul on Wilkes on the closeout. That'll be the first on Wilkes, second on Campbellsville. This brings Taylor back in as you're going to have Shear and Dennison check out. Also into the lineup is Emma Strunk, 5'10" sophomore from Verona, Kentucky. Left side, Rubel holds it. Now into the corner. It's actually Dennison still out there. It was Riley who checked out. Here, a loose ball nearly turned over, and somehow Asbury stays with it. Rubel open 3 as the shot clock winds down. No good. Sutton does a nice job to clear out, grab the board. Boyle the other way for CU. Maddie Boyle down inside, kicks it out Lee. Now Sutton wide open, 3 on the way. Bang! Sarah Sutton and Edward Jones, 3. Other end of the floor, Taylor, a quick shot, no good. Rebound taken by Campbellsville. They trail by a point, looking for the lead here. Lee bounces right side. Calvert, who did not play the other day, and Shyla got that left arm up. That pass was a bit out in front of her, and as she tracked it down, got that left arm up, and an offensive foul turnover here on the Lady Tigers. 11-10, Asbury the lead. They've got the basketball, 3:03 to play in the first quarter. Off the elbow, Dennison kicks it out. Rubel open again, 3, no good. Rebound is taken in by Calvert. Calvert with a bit of a grimace there. She appears to be okay. She didn't play on Monday against CU Harrodsburg. Same spot, Sutton again. This one's gonna be off to the left. Boyle flies in, snatches the rebound. She backs away looking for help as Sutton falls down. Calvert's pass deflected, ball tipped up into the air. Lee spills to the floor. Boyle back, applying the defense as Rubel able to avoid the contact and get the finish. A lot going on there as multiple players went to the floor. Here Boyle the other way, looking left side. Sutton across the paint to Wilkes. That's too easy for the Lady Tigers. Sutton kind of looking at that left hand. She got something going on, and it may be a finger issue. She may have, looks like there's a little wave in that pointer finger on the left hand. Here is a shot by Taylor that is good. That is actually Pelfrey. I could see the 1-0. That is Celia Pelfrey who hit that 3, 16-12 to score. Asbury increasing their lead. Here is Lee, decks it, pull-up jumper, in and out, no good for Lee. Sutton the rebound, the put back, no good. Ball still free, and it's going to go off the leg of a Lady Tiger. Sutton looking down at that left hand. She's also looking at her jersey, so maybe it's just maybe a little blood or something. She keeps looking at the left side of her jersey. She's not complaining. Yep, there's blood on the jersey for sure. Asbury on the offensive end. Spencer Harvey in there, 5'10", sophomore from Owensboro. Holds it right side, out top, on around left side to Strunk. Back to Harvey into the corner. 3 on the way from Riley, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Campbellsville Lady Tiger basketball here. 1:16 to play in the first quarter. Lee looking. Boyle comes across the floor. has the basketball. Long ahead, looking for Wilkes. She just has to catch it, shovels it back to Sutton. Shot block. Sutton stays with it. Out top, Boyle. Backs away from Shearer. Now wants to drive across the paint, reach in here. And a foul going to go against Asbury.
Maddie Boyle's done a really good job against this press, just dribbling through. Normally you don't want to dribble through a press, but she's found a way to get layups.
And Boyle has that kind of that awkward stutter step hesitation that really works for her.
She's got that head too. Like
Yep.
she incorporates it all.
Sutton over the top, looking for Wilkes. Shot blocked from behind, and now Dennison gonna. Oh, Dennison started that mess. She shoved Wilkes, and Wilkes retaliated. Dennison's smiling about it. I'm not sure there's anything to smile about, as you're going to have some technicals here. Lee, I don't know if it's something about you, but you bring the excitement to the POW. We had an ejection the other night in the contest with CU Harrodsburg. Boy, oh boy.
I'm speechless. Like,
well, listen, there's one thing you can't be in this job, and that's speechless. You're on radio.
I don't even.
Well, let's talk. All right, let's away from this. Let's talk about what your dad said. Here we go. Oh, wait, we're going to get the personal foul on. Hey, not good.
And like
22
just
purple.
No remorse.
So I think we're going to get the personal on. You see the replay here. So Dennison fouls right there, and then kind of shoves at Wilkes. Wilkes returns the favor, and then Dennison comes back again. So.
Holy. I don't know.
Yeah. It wasn't holy.
No, it was not.
Love thy neighbor. So
wow.
here's what we got. We've got a foul, a personal on. So Riley gets.
And like she just came out smiling. Like that's the part that gets me. Like she was pumped up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know. I may have earlier said that was Dennison. It was Riley that. So looking here, we've got.
And you have the lead.
Yeah.
Asbury has the lead for
yeah,
what?
Well, heat of the moment. We'll chalk that up to heat of the moment, and cooler heads prevailed as Wilkes will shoot the free throw here. First one is good. One more coming for her. So I believe the two technicals will cancel out, and it will be Asbury basketball after the free throws here. Lady Tigers will send 5 new players back into the lineup here.
Just really kind of puts a damper on such a great quarter by both teams.
Less than a minute to go. Faith and Lexi Lake back out there. Pritchett and Pettigo out there as well. Lauren Lee stays on the floor for Campbellsville, so the Lady Tigers go a bit smaller here. Inside, looking for Dennison. They've got her, and that's an easy layup for Sarah Dennison, 18-14. Asbury the advantage. Lady Tigers again working against some pressure. Pettigo and Lee in the backcourt. Finally cross. Left side, Lee with the basketball. Now Pettigo out front. Pettigo driving through some traffic. Somehow Bailey Pettigo gets the finish. What a move. And finish for number 4. Shearer long ahead. This is Taylor behind the back. Lady Tigers close out. Strunk holds it. Cross court. Lee picks it off. 5 seconds. Lauren Lee, right side of the lane against Shearer. Shot up, goes. We're tied at 18 as the buzzer barks. The Lady Tigers score the final 6 of this period. The final 4 of this period to tie it up. 18 all the score. We're headed to the second quarter. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. Lady Tigers will send 5 new players back into the lineup here.
Just really kind of puts a damper on such a great quarter by both teams.
Less than a minute to go. Faith and Lexi Lake back out there. Pritchett and Pettigo out there as well. Lauren Lee stays on the floor for Campbellsville, so the Lady Tigers go a bit smaller here. Inside, looking for Dennison. They've got her, and that's an easy layup for Sarah Dennison, 18-14. Asbury the advantage. Lady Tigers again working against some pressure. Pettigo and Lee in the backcourt. Finally cross. Left side, Lee with the basketball. Now Pettigo out front. Pettigo driving through some traffic. Somehow Bailey Pettigo gets the finish. What a move and finish for number 4. Shearer long ahead. This is Taylor behind the back. Lady Tigers close out. Strunk holds it. Cross court. Lee picks it off. 5 seconds. Lauren Lee, right side of the lane against Shearer. Shot up goes. We're tied at 18 as the buzzer barks. The Lady Tigers score the final 6 of this period. The final 4 of this period to tie it up. 18 all the score. We're headed to the second quarter. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Campbellsville University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on colleges to award certificates, associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. Contact the Commission on Colleges at 1866 Southern Lane, Decatur, Georgia, 30033-4097, or call 404-679-4500 for questions about the status of Campbellsville University.
Perhaps reminiscent of Saturday's win over Cumberland University, Lauren Lee picked the pass off at the end of the third quarter, went down and got a layup to help spark the Lady Tigers. We'll see if that one does the same. One Terry Grider is tuned in, I think maybe watching from Russell County. You tell me if I'm wrong. But
I think so, yes.
He said he may have failed as a father. You've never watched Tombstone. He's taking that one hard.
But, I mean, just look at all the wins that he's had.
Well,
you know,
that's true.
The successes.
Well, I'll tell you one win. I got whipped one time playing him in a game of spades on a bus. I think that was the last time we ever played.
We try to go out on wins.
Yeah,
that's the Grider way.
Well, I never wanted to lose like that again, so I just cut my losses right there. And
he's such a gracious winner, you know.
Oh,
that's the part that's
is
fun.
Is that what you call it? He and Ginger whipped Hootie and I. A carry here on Tiffany Shearer as the second quarter is underway. He and Ginger put a whipping on Hootie and I in a game of spades on a bus ride, maybe down to Talladega or somewhere, and that was it. That was it for me. No more. Tied at 18. Lady Tigers with the basketball the other way. Pettigo left side, goes all the way down the lane left side of the paint. Shot no good. Pritchett in there. She's got a rebound. Going to go back up. Courtney Pritchett able to split a couple of Asbury Eagles and get the lay-in. 20 to 18 the count. As on the far side, falling down was Strunk, able to save that in play. Shear back to Strunk, now into the corner. Dennison ran off the spot by Pritchett, lost the handle, ball goes out of bounds. Dennison lost that as she made some contact with Pettigo, so a turnover here. Campbellsville has really turned things up a bit, Lee, and you've been a part of those runs. You start to get a little confidence and things become a little easier.
I think coming off the game on Monday, it was hard to you were expecting it to be kind of like that, but Asbury has had a really great first quarter, and we've had to adjust.
Inside, Pettigo looking for Pritchett, got knocked away. Lake into the corner to Lexi Lake, 3, no good. Lexi's had a few good, clean looks here this evening, just hasn't gotten one to go. Pritchett with the takeaway in the backcourt. Pritchett driving, going to go up with the shot off glass, good.
Pritchett.
Rubel ahead to Taylor. 22 to 18, double team comes. Ball knocked away, Campbellsville, another steal. Lady Tigers have scored it's an 8-2 run is what I'm trying to get out there. Into the corner, Lexi Lake. Now Pritchett right wing, surveys, decks it, driving across the lane. Ball knocked away, keeps it. Lee inside, open, Pettigo, good. 24 to 18, Asbury led 18 to 14. Campbellsville on a nice little run here. Strunk holds it, little jab step, now backs away. Strunk off the elbow, kicks it out. Rubel can't shoot it. Strunk gonna drive down the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds as they're gonna say Lauren Lee got a piece of it. Lee spills to the floor, she's all right. Into the lineup here is Pelfrey. 9 on the shot clock here for the Eagles. 7:54 to play in the first half. In the corner here, Shearer spinning, nowhere to go. Bumped by Lee, kicks it out. Taylor open, shot is hard, and the rebound going to be taken in there by Dennison, and a foul on Campbellsville University as the Lady Tigers see the offensive rebound taken in by Dennison. This will go against Pritchett. That's the first on Courtney Pritchett. First on Campbellsville in the quarter. Dennison's free throw is no good, 60% on the season. Campbellsville has scored 10 of the last 12 points in this ball game. And this free throw no good as well. Lauren Lee with the rebound. Campbellsville a chance to extend its lead here. Largest lead of the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Faith Lake bounces. Pritchett inside. Petty goes open, catches. Back out to Lake. Now Lee straight away. Pritchett jab step, wants to drive right side, goes up, and she is fouled underneath by, I believe, Dennison. Dennison picks up her first on the Eagles, and Swiss to the free throw line, 77% on the season. 11 assists in the ball game Monday night. Free throw good for Pritchett here. One more coming her way. And Pritchett gets the free throw. She's the game's leading scorer here, is Courtney Pritchett with 8 points. 26-18, Campbellsville with the lead. 8 points, the largest margin either way. Here is Pelfrey at 3. Good for Celia Pelfrey. I believe that's her second of the basketball game.
And that's being confident in your shot. She had a wide open left-handed layup, but chose to go for the 3.
Lake inside. McGeorge, who checked in a moment ago, and we're going to have a whistle underneath. This will go against Dennison. And that's going to be 2 on Dennison. So a little bit of foul trouble here for Coach Mays and company. Hereford and Dennison both with 2 fouls. Lake going to check out. Nope, that is not both Lakes. That is Lauren Lee and Faith Lake checking out. Boyle back in. Shyla Calvert back in. McGeorge at the nail. Hits the first free throw. Lexi Lake down in the painted area. She'll back away now. Bailey Pettigo at midcourt. Goes the 5 for Campbellsville. Kayla Harlow into the lineup for Asbury, 6'2" sophomore from Versailles, Kentucky. Free throw here is no good. Hard. And Campbellsville holds the 6-point advantage. Shearer lost the handle, but it bounces free to Taylor. Now Rubel wants to drive. Lane opened up, and McGeorge going to reach in and draw the foul. So, or commit the foul, I guess would be a better way to put it. This will send Asbury to the line. It will be Rubel. 27-21. Free throw here is good for Jacqueline Rubel. 6:53 to play in the first half. Matt Payton and Leanne Grider-Durham here at Donna Wise Court in the Powell Athletic Center. Second free throw, no good. Calvert the rebound. Campbellsville the other way. Boyle backing away, splits some defenders, lost the handle, and Boyle thought it was deflected.
Just take the call and go.
27-22, Campbellsville trailing, or excuse me, leads by 5 after trailing for most of that first quarter. Taylor cross court. Lake couldn't get there, but Calvert did. It's a steal. Calvert left side, open shooters Lexi Lake, not really in rhythm. Passes on the shot. McGeorge the entry here. She'll go to work. Right side of the lane. She's fouled. This will go against Paige Taylor.
Asbury can't quit fouling. I just keep going to your post players, going to the block. They've fouled the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, last several trips, Asbury underneath. Dennison got a couple. McGeorge misses the free throw here as that foul is on Taylor. 3rd on the Eagles. Sutton going to check back in. Lauren Lee going to check in as well. 27-22, Campbellsville the advantage. Long deep breath there for McGeorge once she grabbed the basketball. Free throw on the way. That is good. Haley Relevant going to check in, 5'10" freshman from Stanford, Kentucky. For Campbellsville, you've got Boyle, Calvert, Lee, Sutton, and McGeorge on the floor. 6:20 to play first half. Relaford holds it. Out top, Rubel on around Taylor. Back to Rubel straight away, 15 to shoot. Boyle defends. Rubel cut off and shovel it back. Relaford, left side. Taylor, one dribble, looking for help. Has a teammate here in the corner. Is that Pelfrey? Shot no good. Rebound to Harlow. And another opportunity here for Asbury. Here is a shot by Rubel that is off the mark. 28-22 remains the count. Campbellsville able to come away with a stop despite 2 chances. Sutton at the free throw line, and that shot blocked. Relaford able to get over just in the nick of time to block the shot from Sarah Sutton. Taylor spinning, throws up a shot off the outside of the paint. No good. We're going to have a rebound taken by Harlow, and a push out here on Campbellsville. I think Sutton maybe on that box out was a little too aggressive for the officials. First on Sutton, 3 on the Lady Tigers as a team with 5:27 to play in the first half. Relaford out to Rubel. Crossover, driving, bump, shot. Actually, that wasn't a shot. She kind of lost the ball. It went to Harlow, who gets the lay-in. Sometimes better lucky than good. Boyle, the basketball for the Lady Tigers. 4-point Campbellsville lead. Boyle, right side, now goes inside, and she is fouled. And again,
Fouled
Lee, you
again.
mentioned
Gosh.
anytime the Lady Tigers get down in the paint, they are putting Asbury in a position to foul. This is going to be on Pelfrey, and that'll be her first. 4 on the Eagles. This brings us to a timeout. Campbellsville leads 28-24 with 5 minutes even showing on the clock here in the first half. If you're following Lady Tiger basketball, this is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
(28-24) the score here in the Powell Athletic Center. The Lady Tigers lead Asbury University. Score there on the screen, not quite right, so if you're tuned in watching, that's a bit of a typo. We'll get that corrected. Lady Tigers with the advantage here. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Maddie Boyle at the free throw line here for Campbellsville.
I'm surprised that, I feel like Asbury's fouled every trip, but they've only got 4. I feel like
Well, I think all 4 fouls have sent the Lady Tigers to the free throw line in this quarter, so make of that what you will, but Campbellsville is...
we got to hit them, though.
Yeah,
And that's not just her, just in general. I feel like we're going up and we're splitting every time.
Yeah, 9 of 12 overall in the basketball game for the Lady Tigers, and there's the split you talked about, Lee, as Boyle gets 1 of 2, 29-24. Campbellsville, the advantage here by 5 points. Down inside Harlow, able to find a little open space. They find her, and she gets the field goal for Asbury. Albert shovels it right side to Pritchett. Back out. Pritchett holds it, bounces. Calvert inside, here's Lee. Kicks it out. Boyle, 3 on the way, is short. Ball batted out and taken here by Rubel. To the other end, Relaford with it. Inside, looking for Harlow, and Courtney Pritchett like a deep safety in the NFL. Nice pass by Boyle, just too much on it. Caught it, had a wide open Calvert, too far out in front. Good idea, bad execution. Maddie Boyle. Check out. Pettigo back in, so you've got Lee, Pettigo, Calvert, Pritchett, and McGeorge out there for Campbellsville. Rubel the basketball. Just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. Campbellsville leads by 3. Rubel, heavily pressured by Lauren Lee. Dumps it off to Relaford inside. Elbow J is good for Pelfrey. Pelfrey's had a nice first half here, up to 8 points, leading the way for Asbury. Averages about 7 or so on the season. Pritchett out to Calvert. Right side, Pettigo entry. McGeorge going to go to work, and she is fouled and put a quarter in.
Oh, gosh. I even know it's coming. Like,
that's the first on Harlow, 5 on Asbury as a team, so McGeorge goes back to the nail. New player into the game for Asbury is Abby Harris.
I think they're having to just keep sending new bodies in. Everybody's got to have 2 at this point.
Free throw here from McGeorge is hard. So another split, best case scenario for the Lady Tigers. McGeorge misses that free throw. Harris, 5'9", a sophomore from Middlesboro, Kentucky, played at Bell County High School. Free throw here is good for Ashley McGeorge. Lexi Lake didn't quite get to the table in time, so she'll have to wait. Campbellsville with a 2-point lead. Taylor holds the basketball, goes back to Rubel. Short corner. Rubel again off the wing left side. Ball deflected by Lauren Lee. She's got it. She's got Calvert ahead, but we're going to have a foul called. It's actually a good foul there by Pelfrey. It's going to send Lee to the line, but I think otherwise you were going to get a 2-on-1 with Calvert working her way to the left side of the paint. Lexi Lake going to check in here for McGeorge, so the Lady Tigers again will go small.
Lauren's a really good free throw shooter, so hopefully they'll split.
You know, I jinxed her the other night. You may have just done it here. Tigers in action tomorrow as they will head to Cumberland University. Lebanon, Tennessee. Zach Clements will have the call of that one for you down at Dallas Floyd Phoenix Arena. Free throw here. I'll be doggone. Leander, I tell you. One more for Lauren Lee. She missed the first. Oh my, missed both. Lexi Lake the rebound, however, for the Lady Tigers. Bounces it back out to Lauren Lee. Lee, prior to those free throws, 86% on the season. Lake inside. Pettigo goes down the baseline, through the paint. Lee bounces Pritchett inside, off the painted area. Ball is kicked. Hate this rule. And it's going to reset to 20. You play good defense, Lee. You throw the leg out, kick the basketball, and give them an extra 14 seconds. It may be my least favorite rule in all of college basketball. Lauren Lee to inbound. Calvert into the corner. Lexi Lake can't shoot it. Nice closeout by Taylor. Calvert again. Free throw line. Pritchett. Double team comes. Lee going to drive. Kicks it out. Calvert. Extra pass. Open shooter. Pettigo. 3 on the way. Hard. Rebound again. Lexi Lake nearly the same place off that missed free throw. Lee drives in. Looking for some help. Lake, left side, 3 on the way. Bang! Lexi Lake and Edward Jones, 3. Number 218 for the sharpshooter. Ball nearly deflected and stolen by Lake. Long pass. Relaford in the paint, working against Pritchett and Pettigo. She's fouled. This is going to be an and 1. Nice move by Relaford coming in off the bench. The freshman gets the finish in traffic. Go against Bailey Pettigo, her first. 4 on the Lady Tigers. Relaford at the line, 0 of 4 on the season. 33-30 the count. Free throw on the way, and she is 0 of 5 on the year. Long ahead, Lee bounces to Pettigo, left side, right block. Faith Lake, shot block. Pritchett in there tying it up with Harris, and the arrow will go to Campbellsville here. 2:17 to play in the first half, 33-30. Lauren Lee to pitch it in. Nice screen by Pettigo, frees up Lexi Lake. Can't shoot it, however. Faith Lake driving baseline, leaves it out. Pritchett to Lake, 3 on the way. Bang! Lexi Lake back to back. Edward Jones threes for the Lady Tigers. Lexi had a couple of clean looks earlier, didn't connect, but she's come through here over the last few minutes. Ball knocked away. Lauren Lee to Pettigo. The Lady Tigers will race ahead. Left side bucket for Pettigo. Campbellsville trying to turn up the intensity on the defensive end. Taylor nearly trapped, backs away, throws it, looking for Harris, too far. Another turnover on Asbury. Shearer will check back in for the Eagles. Campbellsville has matched their largest lead at 8 points, I do believe. Lee bounces ahead to Pritchett, ball fake, ball nearly taken away, it's free on the floor. Relaford pitches it to Harris. Harris and Pettigo going to foul her at midcourt. Harris kind of got Pettigo up in the air. She tried to take away that passing lane, and the blocking foul will go against the Lady Tiger junior. And Harris will go to the charity stripe here. 75% on the season for Abby Harris. 1:22 to play in the first half. Free throw is good. Friendly bounce. Maddie Boyle going to check back in after this free throw toss. One more for Harris here. And that free throw is good. Boyle will enter for Pettigo. Pettigo with those 2 fouls. 38-32. Lady Tigers with a 6-point lead. Faith Lake bounces ahead to Lexi Lake. They gamble. Boyle almost had a path to the rim. Backs away. Leaves it out with Faith Lake. Boyle in the corner. Leads Pritchett to the rim. Pritchett comes across the paint, and we're going to have a jump ball call. And this will go Asbury's way. Campbellsville twice has put together big runs, but Asbury refusing to cave into the pressure of the #1 ranked team at the NAIA level. Shearer ahead to Relaford. Ball deflected. Lee spills to the deck after the deflection. She's all right. Boyle has the basketball for CU. Sprinting ahead. Boyle goes right side of the lane. Cut off, looking for help. In the corner, that is Lexi Lake. Oh, Faith Lake. Now Lexi has it left side. 3 on the way. Bang! Lexi Lake, the trifecta here in the second quarter. She's been doing that to a lot of people for the last 4 years. Right side, Harris drives in, steps, and the Lady Tigers get it back with a 9-point lead. 28.2 seconds to play in the first half. Lee will inbound. Faith and Lexi Lake hanging out with her in the backcourt. Boyle now has it. Boyle to the offensive end. Shovels it back out to Lee, who holds it. Less than 20 seconds to play in the half. 41-32 the score. Boyle out top. Lauren Lee bounces. Pritchett back door looking for Lee. Goes up. Shot won't go. I think Lauren expected maybe a little more contact. It didn't quite come. Shearer with 2 seconds. I'm not sure she's even going to get a shot off. Does. And almost hit it. It looked like Shearer was unaware of the time there, and then at the last moment realized she had to get one up on the rim, and decent little effort there as late as it was. 41-32 the score. Campbellsville heads to the locker room, and Bethel here at home. Back to it for them tomorrow evening down in Lebanon, Tennessee. That is a 7 Eastern time tip-off there in Lebanon for Coach Vernon and company. A couple of those Tigers on the far side. I see I think Malachi DeSouza over there. He's got the hood on. Darius Harding and Jarius Key. Jace Wallace was around earlier. I don't see Jace at the moment, but best of luck to Coach Vernon and company as they've got a couple this weekend. Cumberland tomorrow, Lindsey Wilson here at the PAL on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Back to play here for the Lady Tigers. They're starting 5 out there. I believe you've got the starting 5 for Asbury as well. Pritchett off the elbow. Pettigo, open shooter in the corner. Lake can't shoot it. Entry, McGeorge, a nice job. Kicks it out. Faith Lake off the wing left side. Pritchett spinning in the paint. Looking, goes up. Shot won't go. Ball deflected, and it goes out of play. Last touched by, I think it's going to be Campbellsville ball, as they say, last touched by Asbury. Pettigo to inbound, pitches it out, short corner to Pritchett, shovels it, nope, going to keep it on the dribble. Out to Lake, open, 3 on the way is no good. Rebound batted away initially from Asbury, but Hereford able to come out of there with it. Long ahead to Rubel. Slows down off the left side. Now Taylor, cross court. Hereford into the corner. Here's Dennison. Picks up her dribble. Shearer with it. Lake defends. Ball deflected and taken. Pettigo has it. Lexi Lake, the nice shot. Get the hands up there. Pettigo, left side, bounces inside. Faith Lake spins it through. 43-32, the largest margin in this basketball game here at 11 points. Shearer down to the baseline to Dennison. Back out. Hereford. Rubel right side. Hereford again. A three. This one no good. Rebound taken by Campbellsville. Pritchett will push. Long ahead looking for Faith Lake. Has her. Kicks it out. Lexi Lake triple left side. In and out. No good. Rebound is taken by Asbury. The other way. Taylor left side of the lane. Going to take the pull-up jumper. That is good for Paige Taylor. Back and forth we go. We played just about 100 seconds, but it feels like 5 minutes here already as these two teams really getting after it. Pettigo dribbles away from some traffic. Left side, Faith Lake. Entry to Pritchett underneath. McGeorge, bucket. Give the helper there to Courtney Pritchett.
She's really good in the middle, just finding that open man, setting somebody up for an open shot.
Left side, Shearer with the basketball. Cut off down inside, back out. Hereford wants to drive. Backs away, pitches it to Shearer. Shearer has it deflected. Lexi Lake again. Another turnover. Lexi Lake will sprint down the court, goes right hand off glass, good. Lexi Lake has had a whale of a day. That may be, looking at Lexi here, trying to find her third or fourth steal for Lexi. Into the corner, Taylor dribbles around Pettigo. Another pull-up for Taylor is good. So she's showing off the mid-range here in the second half. 47-36, Campbellsville leads. Faith Lake down inside, and that ball is kicked, I believe.
The kick roll again.
And so the Lady Tigers, the baseline underneath here, out of bounds underneath. Faith Lake will check out. Shyla Calvert going to enter for Campbellsville. 47-36 the score, 7:09 to play in the third quarter. Campbellsville to inbound. Pettigo into McGeorge. Does a nice job creating a little room right there on the block. Just couldn't get the finish. Shearer the other way. Rubel. Shearer again out top. Spins away from Calvert. Driving into the corner. Taylor. She decks it, runs into Pritchett, and steps called. Nice job by Courtney Pritchett to close off that path, and it leads to a turnover. Pritchett ahead here to Lexi Lake, gets around Hereford, driving, left side bounces. McGeorge up, too strong. She may have expected a little contact there from Dennison. She's got those two fouls, though. Dennison elected to let McGeorge go. May have led to that miss. Shearer has it back tap. It goes between the legs of Pritchett after Lake got a piece of it. She has been a real problem here as Taylor going to foul Shyla Calvert underneath. So for Paige Taylor, that will be her second. Caitlin Wilkes back into the lineup. Ashley McGeorge checks out. We were unsure if we'd get to see the transfer from Trevecca Nazarene again here tonight, but there she is. You said that was one doghouse you stayed out of throughout your career, right? The technical foul, did you stay out of that, or did you ever?
Well, I dabbled.
Got close, maybe? Or
no,
you got one?
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I earned it.
It happens.
Well, no, I didn't earn it. I think I was wrongfully accused.
Well, that happens
they all
too.
are, you know?
Guilty by association sometimes. Here is Rubel looking for some help. Throws it out of bounds. Pettigo got the limb out of the way, and the Lady Tigers get it back here.
No, my technical was all me. It wasn't even association. It's just all me.
You had to check all the boxes during your Lady Tiger career, and what would one have been without picking up at least one technical? Shyla Calvert hit the two free throws a moment ago. 49-36 the score. Lauren Lee back in for CU. Pritchett holds it out top. She comes to Calvert right wing. Lee bounces. Pritchett again looking for Lexi Lake, and Little miscommunication. Pritchett thought Lake was going to spot up there in the corner. Lake was going to work that baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Lady Tigers lead by 13. Hereford long ahead to Pelfrey, who had a nice first half. And Calvert the deflection, but it finds its way to Rubel nonetheless. Hereford inside, works around. Oh my, that's a quick whistle on Wilkes there. As, maybe she got the hands extended, hard to see, but whistle was immediate. 3 on Wilkes after the personal and technical foul in the first half. Lexi Lake gonna check out of the lineup. Maddie Boyle in for Campbellsville. Hereford holds it near side corner, works across the lane, kicks it out here to Rubel, into the corner, Dennison. And now a jumper, little floater off glass good there for Hereford. And Autumn Hereford, another bucket. 49-38. Calvert out to Lee. 11-point Lady Tiger lead. Bouncing inside. Pritchett spins. Left side of the lane, it's Lee. Short jumper, no good. Boyle the rebound. Boyle out to Calvert. Now Lee again. Lee is going to be fouled here by Pelfrey. Celia Pelfrey's third. 2 on Asbury. Lauren Lee will trigger it in from right in front of us. Calvert to Pritchett, back out. Calvert open, 3 on the way, no good, short. 11-point lead. Hereford to the front court for Asbury, leaves it off with Rubel. Back to Hereford. Out, Taylor into the corner. Rubel again cutting. Hereford, nice job, and we're going to have a blocking foul and 1. I think Pritchett was too far underneath there. Wouldn't have mattered had she gotten to the spot. And this will be on Courtney Pritchett, her second. And Autumn Hereford will go to the free throw line here for Asbury. River State's conference first team member from a season ago. And this will become a media stoppage here with 4:20 to play in the basket, or excuse me, in the third quarter. 49-40 the score. Asbury at the line when we get back. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Take a look at Campbellsville University's campus with us, right here on WLCU TV, Campbellsville, Comcast Channel 10, and Digital Channel 15.
.49-40, Matt Payton here courtside at the Powell Athletic Center with Leanne Grider-Durham. Lady Tigers lead Asbury by 9. 4:27 on the clock, so they've added 7 seconds to the game clock here. We took that break at the 4:20 mark. Now at 4:27 as the Eagles will break the huddle and send Autumn Hereford to the free throw line. She's a graduate, played here at Asbury the last few years, and returned to work on her master's degree for the Eagles. Asbury's 2 losses this season. Murray State to open the year, nothing to cry about there, and then a loss to Sewanee earlier in the season where they split with Sewanee already this year. Free throw no good, so it remains a 9-point Lady Tiger lead. Lee, right side, into the corner, Boyle, triple on the way. Bang, Maddie Boyle and Edward Jones 3 for the Lady Tigers.
Maddie Boyle.
52-40, Campbellsville the advantage by a dozen. The Great Lakes to the table, they'll re-enter. Right side, now inside Shear with it, backs away from Pritchett. And she's open, gonna let it ride. That is no good. Rebound knocked away from Dennison by Lee, and Lee gonna track it down. How about that effort by Lauren Lee? Ahead to Pettigo. She wants to run. Right side, Calvert across the paint. Shot up off glass, won't go. Ball batted out. And taken by Asbury. That's Taylor. And to the other end come the Eagles. Trailer is Taylor. She's got it. Out to Shearer. 3:21 to play in the third quarter. Off the elbow is Rubel. Inside, Hereford goes reverse. That is a difficult, impressive finish. 10-point margin. Boyle ahead as she splits defenders, looking for some help. Pritchett inside, goes up, shot blocked. Oh, going to have a foul call here against Dennison. You can see that a mile away. Boyle kind of slowed down enough, trying to draw that defender, allow Pritchett a little room there to operate down inside. Dennison's third three on the Eagles. Boyle and Calvert out. Faith and Lexi Lake back in. Pritchett at the nail. Free throw here is good. Gonna hang there for the Lady Tiger junior. One more, and that one is good as well. Pritchett gets both. .54-42 the score. Hereford brings it ahead, leaves it out with Shearer. She's open for three. That is no good. Short rebound, batted and controlled by Pritchett. Here comes Lauren Lee. Lee bounces left side to Lexi Lake. Back to Lee, inside off the block, across the paint, out. Faith Lake triple, no good. Rebound, tapped and controlled here by Asbury. Hereford the other way. Shearer, left side, on inside, or excuse me, into the corner, I should say, to Riley. Ball deflected, taken. Faith Lake to the offensive end for Campbellsville. Dribbles towards the corner. Lexi Lake out to Lee. She'll drive in, stops, jumper, good from 6 feet for Lauren Lee.
Basket for Lauren Lee.
Rubel sprinting ahead, runs into Lee. Oh man, they landed kind of on the lower body there, and that's going to be a charge on Rubel. Lee's all right. She's one tough customer. So that'll be the first on Rubel, fourth on Asbury. Right side, Faith Lake. Check that was Lexi. Here's Pritchett on the drive. Slows down, leaves it out with Pedigo. Lee straight away, cut off. Right side again, it's Lexi Lake for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound, tap, control. Pritchett, her 7th board of the day. Pritchett looking, skips it right corner. Three, Lake, bang! Lexi Lake, another Edward Jones three for the Lady Tigers. Long ahead to Hereford, 17 points the margin. Taylor, the answer on the other end for Asbury, and Coach Mays wants a 30-second timeout for the Eagles. Campbellsville's come to life a bit offensively, Lee, in the last, we'll say, second quarter or so. This becomes immediate timeout. We'll keep it here, but this game really a dicey one for the Lady Tigers. Someone who has taken multiple trips for Campbellsville. You're looking ahead to so many things. You've finally got finals in the books. You've got Christmas coming up in the distance a bit, and now you're going to take a trip. You're leaving tomorrow to get on the plane and go to Hawaii. Everybody wants to go to Hawaii, right? So there are a lot of things at play here. This is really a dicey part of the schedule to try to navigate for these Lady Tigers.
Right. I mean, you've already got your bags packed. You're already in that Hawaii mode, and you almost wish that the games could have been switched this week. You could have had Asbury on Monday and CU Harrodsburg on Tuesday, because mentally it's hard to know that you've got this awesome trip, but you still got to be focused and you still got to be in Campbellsville for another game. And it's easy to fall into that, but Asbury really needed that pointer. That three-pointer CU was about to break open, I think. Yeah,
Lady Tigers were on a bit of a run there. Paige Taylor got a big answer of a Lexi Lake three, and certainly helped slow the Lady Tiger momentum, as it will be Campbellsville basketball. You'll have Lauren Lee to inbound, Pedigo, Lake, and Lake in the backcourt. Wilkes right at midcourt for CU.
It seems a lot closer than 14-2, but just the speed of the game, I guess.
17 was the largest lead for Campbellsville a moment ago. Long ahead, Lee finds Lexi Lake, and Lexi kind of crafty, dribbles in front of Hereford, gets rolled up a bit, and Ginger High Colvin wants a timeout there. I thought Lexi may draw that foul. I feel like that's from a guard. At what point in your career did you learn that, Lee? You see somebody sprinting up behind you hard, you just kind of dribble right over in front of them and draw the contact. That's the old crafty veteran play there.
That's right. Anytime you can rack up a foul or, you know, even give yourself a break, like if they call a foul, the game's got to stop for a second. So any way you can get the defense on their heels and make them honor you off the dribble is a good way to go.
Campbellsville will maintain the possession after the timeout here. Lady Tigers keep that same 5 on the floor. Lady Tigers' leading scorer today is Lexi Lake, 14 points. She's made 4, Edward Jones 3s. A lot of crooked numbers in the stat column of Courtney Pritchett. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals. 59-45, left side Lake into the corner. Lexi Lake will drive baseline, cut off, back out to her sister Faith. Ball knocked away by Relaford, who checked in a moment ago. 11 on the shot clock, 1:13 to play third quarter. Lee pitches it in here to Lexi Lake. Gives it back to Lauren Lee. Lake left wing, Pettigo at the elbow. And that ball was it kicked? Asbury sure hoping not, because there's 1 on the shot clock. Lauren Lee will pitch it in for CU, and whomever grabs it's got 1 second. Faith Lake back out, and that's not going to cut it. Campbellsville with a turnover there. Nice defensive trip by the Eagles. 14-point Campbellsville advantage. Shear the basketball. Out to Riley. Shear, right side. This is Taylor, another 3. That one no good. Rebound going to go long, out of bounds. And it will go to the Lady Tigers here with 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Full court pressure once again applied by Asbury. Lee long to Faith Lake near side. Back to the middle, far side Lee will come across the timeline with a few seconds to spare. Pettigo back out to Lee, right side Lexi Lake, closed out on, finds Pettigo at the elbow, entry to Wilkes. Wilkes has to keep it away from Asbury's defenders, and Caitlin Wilkes a bucket down low. Hereford has it deflected and stolen. Faith Lake to the offensive end, 12 to shoot. Lexi Lake open, 3 on the way. Lexi Lake's 5th Edward Jones payout of the night. Lake with 222 of them as Shear's jumper at the buzzer is no good, hard, and the Lady Tigers will take a 19-point advantage to the fourth quarter as they hold Asbury in that period to just 13 points. We'll step away, take a timeout. Follow, get your thoughts on Coach and what that means as a former Lady Tiger. We'll hit on that before.
And former roommates. Coach Liza and I were former roommates.
Yeah, you lived there for a bit. Far corner, this is Dennison kicking it out. Taylor in the middle, Shear back out. This is Rubel's jumper, good, a 3 for Rubel. That goes through. 64-48, Campbellsville with the advantage. Pritchett ahead. A little contact there, trying to find some room. McGeorge to Boyle, who gets it across with a few ticks remaining on that 10-second count. Calvert bounces Pritchett out to Sutton. Survey skips it right wing. Boyle wants to drive, cut off, leaves it. McGeorge right there, you betcha. Ashley McGeorge gets the finish. Maddie Boyle to find. Looked like Boyle had dribbled herself into a pickle and just freed up McGeorge for an easy lay-in. Shearer, left wing, chased by Calvert, now gets inside, bump, cut off by Pritchett, ball not free for a moment, stays with it, kicks it out, Taylor, 3, good. And Asbury, a couple of 3-point field goals to start this fourth quarter. They are not going to go quietly. Long ahead, Pritchett finds Boyle. Boyle right side of the lane, shot blocked by Dennison, and she comes down with it. Shearer to the front court. Right side, and an offensive foul as she runs over Courtney Pritchett. Pritchett takes the contact here for, oh no, they're going to call a block. Oh.
Was she in the circle?
It was hard to tell from here. I don't know if we got a replay of that. I'd love to see it, but Courtney Pritchett will be hit with the foul call here on the Lady Tigers. Maddie Boyle will check out. Bailey Pettigo back in for Campbellsville. So that's 3 on Swiss. First in the period on Campbellsville. McGeorge will exit. Hereford pitches it in to Taylor. Shearer on the dribble, working around a couple of Lady Tigers, and Pettigo steals the pass. She wanted Hereford back door. Calvert to Pritchett, corner, Lake, bang! Lexi Lake, another Edward Jones 3, 6 in the ball game. Lexi Lake may just catch Sarah Higdon-Thurman tonight. Where she's shooting it. 6 made threes here. Hereford in the corner. She'll try the answer. No good. Rebound to Rubel. Campbellsville blocked everybody else out, but nobody accounted for Rubel. She gets the finish there on the second chance opportunity. Pritchett picks up her dribble as Rubel goes down. Sutton holds it. Now Pettigo with it. 69-53 the score. Left side. Here's Sutton off the edge of the paint. No good. Rebound taken by Dennison. Sutton tried to reach in there and tie it up. We're going to have a foul called against Campbellsville. So that'll be Sutton's second. Second on Campbellsville as a team. 69-53, Lady Tigers lead. Pritchett comes around the top, knocks it away. Lexi Lake has it for CU. Little crossover, spins back, bounces out to Pettigo. Right wing, Calvert. Back to Pettigo straight away, on the dribble. Right side, Calvert, open, 3, bang! Shyla Calvert and Edward Jones, 3.
Calvert!
72-53. Inside, Hereford finds Dennison, and she'll get the field goal. Coach Mays for Asbury wants a timeout here. And we will step away as this becomes a media stoppage. 72-55, Lady Tigers lead with 6:48 to play. You're following Lady Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
(72-55). Leanne Greider-Durham dropping some knowledge on me. Matt Payton here courtside at Donna Wise Court. Let's talk on it. Donna Wise Court, pretty cool stuff. Wiz, as she was known, but they named the court the floor here after her. Long time coming, and you certainly know her quite well.
Yes, so fortunate Coach Wise, or Yagi as I call her, let me live while I was doing my student teaching in my first 3 years at Campbellsville. Teaching, we were roommates, and her and George, I loved living with them, and just an awesome experience, and so blessed.
Sarah Sutton misses.
Somebody's without a shoe.
A jumper. Somebody lost their winkle
Bailey
picker.
Pettigo.
Bailey Pettigo, no winkle picker there. Rusty Hollinsworth behind me. He'd be proud of that reference. And what do we got here? Stoppage for the a shoe timeout. Pettigo will retrieve the sneaker, the old Adidas there. And Shyla Calvert checks out. Lauren Lee back in for the Lady Tigers with 6:20 to play in the basketball game. They lead it by 17. Pettigo lacing that sneaker up on the far side over there. Back to play here, 15 on the shot clock as Rubel holds it. Hereford, one dribble, picks it up. Taylor Across the lane, looking for Dennison, nowhere close. It goes out of play. Sarah Sutton defending for Campbellsville, and it's another turnover on Asbury. That is going to be number 23, I believe. On the season, they average about 13. So I guess you could say they're about on pace to double their season average.
I feel like the second half, they've just really seemed out of sorts.
Lake,
and
again, ooh, a little too strong on that one for Lexi Lake. Right side, Taylor with it off that miss. Hereford will drive in, goes around Pritchett. The reverse won't go. Ball tapped by Pettigo, controlled by Lee. Long ahead, looking for Sutton. She's got her. Sutton driving right hand, shot good off glass for Sarah Sutton. 74-55, 19 points once again the margin. I believe that matches the largest in the ball game for Campbellsville. Taylor goes into the corner, Rubel there. Pettigo defending. Entry here to Dennison, goes to work with the left hand, shot good off glass for Dennison. Lake bounces to Pritchett, bumped, looking for some help here, out to Lauren Lee. Right side Pettigo, Lee with it. Inside, Pritchett looking for Sutton, not there, out, right wing, Pettigo driving across the lane, kicks it out, shooter again, Lake, three, that is no good. Pritchett, the rebound and the stick back for Swift. Courtney Pritchett gives Campbellsville the 19-point lead once again. Dennison inside, nope, that is Rubel, and she is fouled by Pritchett underneath. That for Courtney Pritchett will be her fourth. 3 on the Lady Tigers in the quarter. Shearer back in, McGeorge and Faith Lake in as Sutton checks out, Courtney Pritchett exits. 4:35 to play in the basketball game. Rubel at the line, hits the free throw here. Free throw good for Rubel, so she gets both. 76-59 the count. Pettigo ahead to Lexi Lake, bounces McGeorge underneath, and that shot blocked by Hereford on the help defense. Comes across and gets a piece there as Asbury is trying to match up. Lee to inbound. Finds Faith Lake, back to Lee, short corner, out, Lexi Lake. Lee again, 15 to shoot. Pettigo has it, works left side of the lane, bounces inside. McGeorge falls away with the right hand, no good. Rebound taken by Asbury. Long, Taylor will find Rubel. She'll sprint ahead, right side of the lane, shot no good. Rebound taken by Ashley McGeorge. Pettigo the other direction. Left side, shot may have, was that blocked? Hereford.
Yeah, it was.
Got a piece of it.
Hereford had 2 back-to-back.
So Pettigo, I believe, going to pick up the foul here on the straight line. Coach was standing in front of me there. Relaford going to check in. So now we've got Relaford and Hereford in the ball game. No chance I'll keep that straight. 16-point ball game. Campbellsville leads, 3:54 to play. Relaford off the wing. Dennison in the corner. Trap comes. Dennison looking for some help. Able to get around McGeorge and find Shearer, who drives, throws up a shot that is good as she was able to avoid the collision with Pettigo underneath. Faith Lake bounces back. It was deflected by Shearer. Relaford picks it up. And again, Asbury just not going to lay down and accept the result here. This is going to be played out to the end.
And a testament to how they're coached. They're just not going to give up. They're not going to let Campbellsville have anything easy.
George inside, steps called as McGeorge, a little bit of a shuffle there, trying to gather and go up. Courtney Pritchett going to check back in for Bailey Pettigo here. 76-63, a 13-point ball game. Just over 3 minutes to play. Hereford bounces to Shearer. Free throw line, driving. Leaves it with Dennison in the corner. Now Shearer gets it back. Quick trigger three, no good. Long rebound is deflected a few different times. Lee comes out of there with it. Here's Faith Lake ahead. Shovels it right side. Lexi won't shoot it. Now Lee thought about it. Back to Lexi Lake. Entry, McGeorge up, won't go, rebound, she's fouled. Faith Lake with a nice entry to McGeorge. Couldn't finish the first attempt, stayed with it, and she'll go to the free throw line as this will be on Autumn Hereford. First on Asbury in the quarter, that's hard to do.
And especially as hard as they play. And as active as they are on defense and the pressure that they apply, I'm surprised that that's their first.
McGeorge's free throw good. McGeorge into double figures with that free throw toss there. 10 points in the ball game. And make it 11 for McGeorge. Pettigo going to check in for Ashley McGeorge here. 78-63 the score. Just over 2.5 minutes to play. Rubel towards the middle of the court. Hereford off the wing left side. Shearer, Rubel at the free throw line. Out. Hereford open. She'll take a quick three. That is no good. Rebound is tipped, and a couple of players come together. Pritchett falls to the ground. Ball's pinballed around and finally taken by Lee. Pettigo the other way. Nice sportsmanship by Rubel as she helped Lee up before they came back to the front court. 78-63. Campbellsville looking to add here. Pritchett, the entry, wants back door to Faith Lake. Had her, just couldn't quite find her. Out. She finds Lexi Lake for three. Bang! Lexi Lake from Courtney Pritchett. 81-63, and an offensive foul as Shearer runs over Pettigo, and that's in that dicey, giving somebody room to come down. Shearer, I think, caught that pass there and picks up the foul call. That'll be her second on Asbury as a team. Campbellsville with the 18-point advantage, 1:44 to play. Corner, Lake again, three, no good. Ooh, another clean look. 81-63, Campbellsville with the lead. Inside sheer shot, no good. Pettigo the rebound for CU, long ahead. Lexi Lake will drive, looking for Faith, and that ball deflected and stolen by Taylor. The other way, Shearer has it, 1:15 to play. Taylor. Now Hereford, she'll take the pull up. That is no good. Rebound to Pettigo. Pettigo bounces. Faith Lake right side. She'll dribble baseline. Out to Lexi, won't shoot it. Here is Lauren Lee. Pull up. It's no good. Rebound taken by Hereford. And Asbury back to the offensive end. 48 seconds to go. Pull up for Taylor is good. 81-65 the count. Campbellsville, maybe one more look at the rim here in this one. Pettigo shovels it to Lee. Pettigo bounces it out to Lauren Lee. She'll drive, kick, shooter, Lake. It's no good. And the rebound taken by Dennison with 25 seconds remaining, 81-65. Asbury likely to take the final shot of this basketball game. Campbellsville is going to pick up the win. It'll be their 12th of the season. They will be perfect as they head to Hawaii. Hereford in the corner, long three, no good. Rebound to Dennison, 6 seconds. Dennison spins around Lee, gets the bucket, and 81-67. Likely to be the final score here as Lauren Lee will hold it. Campbellsville with the 14-point victory over Asbury here at the Powell Athletic Center. And again, Campbellsville moves to 12-0 on the year, while Asbury falls to 9-3.